I just reread a part of a book that I was writing, and it's really hit me that I spend a lot of time talking about religion and spirituality. And I think the great thing about writing is it does give you a chance to think about things a little bit more deeply. Well, for me, religion is something that's imposed by other people. It's a set of sort of morals and a code of how you should live, but it's imposed from outside of the person. And spirituality comes from inside the person. It's those feelings that you can't really explain, but it's something that's really internal and personal to you. I think if I use my logical mind, I'd probably be an atheist. Because if you look at the sort of the ideas of natural selection and things like that, well, yeah, they can be used to explain most things. But I still think that there's something spiritual in the world. Something that's there that's beyond that sort of survival of the fittest. I can't think in my own mind how natural selection could explain why somebody sees beauty in a sunrise, or why somebody's moved by a piece of music. I just can't understand that fits into Darwin's concepts there. But the thing that really bothers me is that I've always been attracted to sort of weird ideas and different ways of looking at the world. And I've always had a deep love of nature. And there are a lot of people that sort of profess that sort of spirituality in a new world sort of way. So then you start looking into their ideas in a bit more detail, and you see that a lot of them are just the old con that's come there before. These are people that want you to pay money for readings. These are people that use scientific knowledge and then distort it. You know, oh, we're going through energy levels and our levels of vibration are increasing, and if you pay me a certain amount of money, I will tell you what level of vibrational energy you've got. Now you can move on to the next whatever. And these people are just the old con artists. The people that for me, that they're no better than the people that have been down my local pub recently. These people charged £30 for people to go and listen to a medium, somebody that can talk to people that are dead. I would have loved to have gone there, but there was no way was I going to spend that amount of money to go into that room. To be honest, these people turn my stomach. There are people out there who've lost loved ones recently and are in a vulnerable state, and these people just want to make money off them. My attitude is I don't know what there is in the next world. I haven't really managed to work out what there is in this one yet, so perhaps it's a bit of a waste of time thinking about the next one quite yet. And to be absolutely honest, I suppose I'll find out what it's like after life sooner or later, and if there is anything out there. But I'm in no great hurry to join them. If my ancestors are on the other side, I know one thing. I knew some of these people. I knew my grandparents. And they wouldn't need a medium. If they wanted to talk to me, they would talk to me directly. I'm still attracted to the old sort of Celtic religions and a lot of the sort of the old Celtic ideas. And I've got to be honest, I suppose, in a way, my morality has been set, at least in part, by Christianity, because that's had a huge impact on the culture and the country that I grew up in. Having said that, I'm not attracted to the Abrahamic religions. I'll read things like the Quran and the Bible, certainly the Old Testament, and the God in there, this God of vengeance, a God that loves you so much that he'll send you to eternal damnation to hell's fire if you don't love him back. Certainly isn't a God that I'd follow. But I think there's a lot of knowledge in the old ways, particularly the old European ways. And in a way, the Middle Eastern religions coming across have destroyed so much of that ancient knowledge that used to be there. And at least in part, I learned sort of to try and look into that, try and find out what I can about my past, my history, and the way in which my ancestors felt. Perhaps you can never really put yourself into the mind of somebody who lived in the past, because you haven't gone through the set of experiences that they did. But no, it's fun to try sometimes. And writing's a good way of doing that. Oh well. Thanks for listening. Bye.